and welcome back. We are here to talk about Week 4 games and matchups as we get into the thick of the season and getting ready for this playoff push.
Oh, go ahead. I was just admiring that cup ring. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to distract you, host. I apologize.
My bad. I know you would love to play to try to get one, but unfortunately, you've reneged on your verbal agreement.
Oh, just watch. I got you quietly. I'm not gonna talk.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. I got you. Don't worry. I got a surprise for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice ring, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Do you got one?
Don't be surprised.
Do you have one?
Moving on.
Oh, okay.
Moving on into our first game of the week. It's the 10:30 game, Wrecking Crew versus the Horns. Yes, sir?
Your game.
Oh, yes, it is my game.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Your game.
Let's talk about...
Upset?
Oh, yeah? Really?
Smelling a little bit of an upset.
I don't think you guys want to go there. Let's go ahead and discuss the Wrecking Crew for a little bit. They're kind of struggling. They struggled last game. And how do they approach this game?
Well, I was really surprised, really disappointed. I was looking for more in the game against the Titans. They had a lot of turnovers. I really think they got to figure out their quarterback situation.
Rotating three quarterbacks is not going to do it.
Somebody has a saying, if you got two quarterbacks, you got no quarterback.
Yeah.
So if you got three, you got no quarterback for sure, And they have three capable guys, but, someone's going to have to kind of eat their pride and just, I think Deshaun's done a really good job. Shout out to Deshaun, playing wherever they need him. I haven't heard him complain. He's played receivers, made some plays at receiver. But, if it's going to be between, because he's got a long career ahead of him. Between Silk and Jimmy, who's going to take that role? Neither one of them has really played better than each other. But their offense is like, what is their offense? Is it more of a type of Ravens throw down the field like with Silk back there, or is it Jimmy who has a really good arm? Yeah. What are they trying to do? And they haven't really figured out their offense. Their defense has played solid pretty much the whole year. Like I said, but I think they had 3 or 4 picks, a couple pick sixes last week.
Yeah. Shout out to Andre.
Andre is eating them up. Yeah. He was eating Silk up, his old teammate.
Yeah.
Silk. I picked the Titans, and I'm glad I did because you failed on you holding me down.
Failed on me, I know that for sure.
And it kind of chimed in on what he said. Right now, I feel like the Wrecking Crew, shout out to the whole Wrecking Crew team, but I don't feel like they have any offensive identity right now. They just you don't know where they're gonna go.
Right.
They're sporadic.
They have decent players, but they don't have that standout player. Other than Deshaun right now.
Shout out to Snoop. Snoop came out there.
Snoop did come out,
but he just got out there.
But he played defense. He started on defense,
and that's the thing. But they're gonna. I talked to Silk. I talked to Snoop. Not talked to the coach, but the coach he didn't know that he was coming out for sure or not. But they're definitely gonna implement Snoop in that offense.
So Snoop's gonna be out there on a regular basis now.
I don't know that for sure, but if he is, they have to give him offense. They don't have a weapon.
So with Snoop coming back on, let's say he does come back on offense, how do the Horns defend that? Because they've had some troubles here.
They can't.
Then how do they stop it?
Well, see, I think the Wrecking Crew got to use Silk on offense if he's gonna come out, as well as the young cat. The small one, the smaller guy, the real fast, quick one, the one that has to have a number.
Yeah.
You pair Silk and him up, maybe him at the slot and Silk, going deep, or you're stretching the defense, and maybe the young kid underneath and things like that. They have some viable weapons. Like I said, they have decent weapons.
And to go with that, I think put the kids you were talking about, Deshaun and Snoop at the same time with Silk at quarterback and keep them live, or vice versa. Because I don't think, no disrespect, shout out to Deshaun, he's an athlete, but the whole quarterback thing, if he makes one bad play, the rest of his game is going to be terrible.
Can the Horns offense do enough to win this game? Because I don't know how the Wrecking Crew I don't know how they're going to defend Troy.
I'm picking the Horns only because I think y'all are going to make less mistakes. Y'all have it. Shout out to E. Is he? I don't know how long is he gonna be out.
Right now, he is hurt.
He's out.
He's had some knee problems here. Stemming from the last game.
I didn't know that.
But he'll be out. We have a couple of players suspended still. Max, shout out to Max. But right now, I think we still have a pretty formidable offense.
Yeah, I don't think
And I don't think we'll have any trouble with the wrecking crew.
But
I don't think your offense.
The corner again.
We'll talk about that. I don't think your offense is the problem, especially when Mark's at quarterback. You know, your offense flows when he's a quarterback.
Right.
It's the defense.
Yeah.
Your defense, your corners, your rush.
Well,
you know, your linebacker. I guess that's your defense.
We added a couple pieces on defense.
If they put Snoop on offense, y'all even have problems.
What you mean you added a couple pieces? You can't even be adding to the roster, bro. What's up?
No, they've been on the roster. Just like you have some people on the roster.